Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Back here live, the ballpark at Jackson, ready to start the bottom of the third here, and there's a new man on the mound for Mobile. He's a Prattville, Alabama native, Will Pruitt, the sophomore, transfer from Wallace Community College, and Pruitt replaces McPherson here. Top of the order for Loyola had McPherson pretty well timed up. So 2 innings completed for McPherson.
And Pruitt enters at the 6.23 ERA, a 196 whip. Worked just 8 2/3 innings. And early in this tournament, probably going to be tasked with trying to eat a few more innings here and help keep it to 5. Struck out 8, walked 4, 351 batting average against.
We're live. There's the wrong string key. I don't know.
Pruitt delivers. That one's fouled away.
If I copied and pasted the ones you guys sent me, I copied it right from the vacuum. And maybe he reset it. Yeah. I bet that's what he did. He probably reset it, and then because there probably was a block or something. Yeah. That was stressful. Yeah. Thank you. You're doing a great job.
That one delivered. Misses low. So Pruitt, for those of you that are just able to get on here, we've been battling some technical issues, and we thank our production crew for working through those and getting us on. That one grounded to second, flips over to first base. It is a 5-0 lead for Loyola. The top of the order doing the damage. The top 3 hitters for the Wolfpack have accounted for all 5 runs and 6 of the 7 Loyola hits. And Steven Still has cruised through the first 3 innings. So Mobile on its second pitcher of the day here in Will Pruitt, and he's trying to cut through this Loyola order and limit the Wolfpack, keep it a manageable ball game for his team. That one's over for a strike. Again, this new format, really fascinating to see how teams are going to manage their pitching staff. It's not double elimination, so you're not in a do or die, but you certainly don't need to drop games either. You want to stay in the mix because you need to finish your pool to play in atop your pool to play in the championship on Saturday.
Yeah, and although it's not necessarily a do or die, one loss could be it for you as well.
Yeah.
It is a very interesting balance here where there's not the you are certainly eliminated, but then you got to hope for some results around your pool to help you out and balance and everything for you. And it can be the tie-break procedures. The first tie-break is the runs allowed amongst the teams that are tied in those games. So every run matters in all of these games.
There's a line drive past the shortstop, and it's a base hit. And Marcus Steen is aboard. That'll bring Prescott Marsh to the dish for Loyola.
The final line for McPherson, 43 pitches, gave up 7 hits, 4 earned runs, a double and a triple. Currently in line for the loss, but one of the positives, he didn't allow any free passes, and if he had, it would have really turned what was a 5-run lead into something a lot less manageable if he had issued those.
That one misses away. No balls and a strike. Off and running down to second base, and a steal for Marcus Steen.
Stolen base number 4 for the Wolfpack here in just the third inning. Like we mentioned, they've not been afraid to run all season long. It's now 203 stolen base attempts this year.
1-1 count. Delivered. That one misses. So 2-1 here, a little bit of a mound conference with Pruitt. He gets a visit from his catcher, Briel. There's not a lot of let up anywhere in this Loyola lineup. You talk about the top of the order, but you get a guy like Aaron Davis in the 8 spot and Jake Mills in the 9 spot, and those are guys who have played a lot of baseball and come up with a lot of big hits for Loyola in postseason play, for that matter. And there's a shot right field, drives the right fielder all the way back into the corner, and he'll make it about 316, just shy of that 320 right field foul pole. And that will allow the runner to tag and advance, but 2 away in the inning now.
Yeah, good cut, but even better fielding out there by the right fielder.
And that was Moore that was able to track it down. If that thing gets down, it's major problems. Garrett Beadle with an at-bat here. So an interesting early substitution for Loyola.
Yeah, replacing the 8 spot.
Beadle, a junior out of Zachary, Louisiana.
Replacing Aaron Davis in the...
And Beadle delivers with a base hit to center.
Just one of those days for Loyola where you make a pinch hit move in the 3rd inning, and when he's dropping, and then you're able to turn it over you're 1 away from turning it over to the next guy. And that'll be it. Aaron Davis will check back in. So Beadle comes in, sees 2 pitches, drops one in the center field. His day's done, and great work.
Yeah, I showed up, got an RBI. You guys go do your job. Now Davis will take his lead, and here's Jake Mills. And you talk about turning it over to the top of the order, but Jake Mills is a guy with contact skills who has been a leadoff caliber bat at different points in his career. So – again, not a lot of let up, and Aaron Davis nearly picked off there. Really good move by Pruitt.
Yeah, great move by Pruitt, and great location on the throw. Listorka didn't even have to move the glove to try and apply the tag there.
There's another one. Davis gets back in. Awaiting the first pitch of this at bat. There's a stolen base by Davis, and it goes to center, and Davis unable to advance.
Yeah, good work by the center fielder to back that one up as Bell able to get in and hold Davis to second with 2 outs. Davis will be going on contact if Mills can put it in play.
0-1 count. That one misses. I'm telling you, you and I are getting to call in not only a beautiful stadium, which we'll talk more about over the course of the week, but we've got an excellent setup here, able to work off of a monitor and all of the things. This is how the bougie half of broadcasters live. I once called a ball game from the top of what I can only refer to as a Civil War era outpost in Valley Grande, Alabama. And I've called games from the top of the bleachers with people tripping over the power cord and unplugging us on their way to the concession stand. So this is nice.
This is very nice. This is a great setup here. Jackson, City of Jackson done a great job hosting this, and thankful to the Rockabillys and Worthy Road Studios getting us on the air. And
There's a shot to right center field. That's going to drop, and they'll send the runner home. No cut play at the plate. Don't get him.
What a great play by Davis. My goodness.
That slide around the tag, because I thought he was going to be out off the throw.
Yeah, he looked dead to rights off the throw. It was an excellent effort from Moore. He's had a really good inning so far defensively. And I thought he had gotten the out there. But Davis able to slide around the back end of the plate. And keep the inning alive. 10 hits for the Wolfpack. Just 2 outs here in the third.
Brandon Mooney, the leadoff man, back to the dish, and he has been an absolute pest so far, and he's going to continue that left field, and that one will hang up just long enough for the left fielder to get over and make the play, but Loyola adds 2 more. They're up 7-0 through 3. This is the SSAC Baseball Championship.
The SSAC is about leadership, teamwork,
Achievement.
Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
Gratitude.
Confidence.
Health.
Self-discipline.
Friendship.
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
Welcome back live. The ballpark at Jackson, Tennessee. Home of the Jackson Rockabillys, and for the next 4 days, the home of the SSAC Baseball Championship. Jeremy Smith alongside Carter Moles. Again, the format of this is really interesting because we've got two pools of 4 teams apiece. So both bids being given out, not a double elimination tournament. And the other thing that this does for you is you maybe in a double elimination, you get a lead like this as Loyola, you're 7-0, maybe you get that thing 10-0, and you think about, do we hold still and try to bring him back for an inning or two later? But now you let him roll and you win your ball game, because you get the bid just by getting to Saturday.
Yeah, you don't have to win Saturday in order to get in, and obviously everyone wants the trophy. Everyone wants to go home with it in the end. And this is as open of the SSAC as I've seen.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got really good teams at the top, but also the teams that are at the bottom of this bracket or of the pools. They've taken games off of the teams at the top.
That one fouled back. Well, and look, 2 pieces of evidence for you here. Loyola's the 4 seed. They're the number 16 team in the country.
Yeah.
And Blue Mountain is as dangerous of an 8 seed as I've ever seen. They've got the SSAC Player of the Year in Ardarius Townsend, who wakes up and hits Jimmy Jacks, and that's what he does. And so, I mean, there are no guaranteed spots anywhere in this tournament. It's as deep of a league as we've seen in our 6 years of doing this.
Yeah, usually coming in the tournament, you feel like, okay, the 1, 2, maybe the 3 seed are your real contenders here. And obviously there is that aspect still. You played out 30 games against these teams.
Yeah.
And the 1, 2, and 3, and 4, they're at the top for a reason. And the order's there for a reason. But in a tournament scenario where you're only playing this team once, you may have the 8 seed throw their ace against the 1, and you may have and you may have the 7 seed hold their ace for against the 2 and try and get the wins against against the 6 and the 3 to try and then hope tiebreakers fall where they will or whatever. And it's a fun format, and really anything can happen this weekend. And any of these 8 teams could be hearing their names called for the opening round in a couple weeks or in a week.
Ball foul back off the bat of Sam Bowman. It's 1-2 now, still on Bowman. He struck out Bell for his 5th strikeout through 10 batters faced. Still delivers that one foul back.
Bowman has been one of the big guys for Mobile this season. When Bowman has been doing right, the entire team has been doing right. He's 326 batting average, 955 OPS, a 572 slugging, 383 on base percentage. And Bowman, when he has been able to swing the bat well, it changes everything about this lineup. It's a 1-2 count still. Kicks and fires. Misses away. Good chase pitch there. Runs it to 2-2.
Still delivers here. Fouls that one back, does Bowman, to stay alive.
A good battle by Bowman there. Strong fastball.
Bowman, a redshirt junior out of Daphne, Alabama. Really pretty part of the country down there around Daphne. You know what else is a pretty part of the country? Right up here in Jackson, Tennessee. I enjoyed the drive up yesterday. That one sent right field, chasing it over into the corner, and that'll get out of play.
Yeah, I enjoyed the drive from Nashville over here, and spent a couple days with my family back there. First time I'd gotten to see them since Christmas, because sports schedules are crazy. And making a 4-hour drive from Montgomery to Nashville is not conducive when you have one day off, and that day you go to church.
Still delivers that one in the dirt.
It was a beautiful, beautiful part of the country, Tennessee, West Tennessee, a little bit more of the farmland, and you go through the rolling hills up through Middle Tennessee and all the way up to the mountains of East Tennessee, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous state.
There's a line drive right field, base hit for Sam Bowman, and that's the first hit of the day for Mobile, and boy, Bowman earned every bit of it. That was a battle of an at-bat.
Yeah, it was. He had to spoil a couple really good pitches. I think about that letter-high fastball that still threw on the 2-2 that Bowman was able to just get a piece of, and able to turn one into right field and be the second base runner of the day for the Rams. Mobile much more conservative on the base paths. 47 stolen bases this year on 68 attempts.
0-1 count, as still very quickly ahead of JT Listorka. And 0-2 here. Again, we talked about it. You cannot get comfortable in the box. He is right back to work. Grounder, second baseman, on to second for one, back to first. No, he won't make the throw on the turn. And the force-out erases the lead runner.
Yes, smart play by Mooney to get the out at short, or throw over to a shortstop in Mills, and smart decision by Mills to go ahead and eat that and not even attempt the throw, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to get Listorka out.
Cameron Brock to the dish for Mobile, trying to make something happen with 2 outs here. Brock, the 5-hole hitter. He'll take strike 1.
He's 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up.
That one over for a strike. 0-2 here. Fouled back off the bat of Brock. He'll battle with 2 on him. The way Still has been throwing, you're almost behind 0-2 before you get your cleats dug in the dirt in the batter's box.
Yeah, he's just been humming the strike zone. And then he goes up 0-2, and he'll throw you on the borderline and try and get you to swing like you see right there. Good eye, good take by Brock.
65 pitches, 42 strikes from Steven Still. Brock will have to spoil another one.
And pinballed around the dugout a little bit down there. Wolfpack able to dodge out of the way of it.
That breaking pitch that is starting on the outside part of the plate and breaking in on hitters' hands has been absolutely nasty today. And that one fouled off. Really challenging hitters to stay back, keep their hands inside. If you get ahead of yourself even a little bit, you're going to look foolish on that pitch. Mobile able to spoil a couple here from Brock, and Brock fouls that one back off the netting. So Brock with a good battle, but he's still behind 1-2. And a fourth time, he fouls off a two-strike pitch from Still. If nothing else, make him tired.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot more long at-bats from the Rams here. After the first couple innings, they were swinging at just about everything that Still is offering. And now that they're making him battle a little bit more and trying to run up the pitch count and try and get into the Loyola bullpen a little bit sooner.
Fifth pitch fouled off with 2 strikes on him in this at-bat. And Still wins the battle. He goes up and away, top part of the zone, and Brock unable to hold back, so Mobile strands one. They don't score. They trail 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth in the SSAC Baseball Championship.
I need to try it first.
Back here, the SSAC Baseball Championship ballpark at Jackson. Bottom of the fourth in the offing here. 7-0 lead. And Carter Moles, let's talk about the runs here. Normally not a thing we're talking about in postseason play, but, and we would hope that for any of our teams that it doesn't come into play, but it does need to be talked about. There is the 10-run rule.
There is. Usually we've had the 10-run rule in non-elimination games, but this time it'll be in all pool play. I'm not certain about the championship game, though. I've got to get clarification on that, but I know that in pool play, all of the games can end via run rule. And again, that is 10 after 7. There used to be a little bit of a graduated run rule several years ago where it may have been something like 15 after 5 or something like that, but it's just 10 after 7 like you see year-round in conference play.
Jackson Burant at the dish. He'll take for strike one. He is 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a stolen base. Not bad for your 2-hole hitter.
Yeah, not at all. And first time he's batting without somebody on board ahead of him. Mooney was 2 for 2 previously before flying out to left in the last inning.
There's an 0-2 count on him here. Pruitt sets and delivers. Burant, grounder, second baseman, deep throw there. He ran that ball down about 10 feet on the outfield grass, so it's an infield hit, as it were, for Burant. And just an excellent play by Wobnitz to even have a shot at it, and a good job by Lastorka abandoning the bag to save the base.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes you see those plays where the second baseman tries to make the hero play and they end up throwing it throwing it away, but Listorica realized the ball is much more important than trying to hold the bag right now.
So Burat now 3 for 3, on for the third time in the ball game. That one fouled off. Manson, a triple his last time. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and are unscored. Check swing there.
Big jump there by Burat, who's already got a stolen base.
2-1 is the count. Manson awaits. And it hit him. So Manson heads down to first after the beanball.
Here's Zarang, who's a huge threat for a home run here. Hit a grand slam against Bruton Parker. Down to their last out. Take a 1-run win. I believe that game was on the road too. Got to look at that one back again. It was on the road.
The first offering to Zarang, to second for 1, on to first for 2. Double play ball, exactly what Will Pruitt needed there. Gives him a chance to get out of this inning, but there is a runner on third.
On top of that, a quick AB as well, getting him to swing at the first pitch. And able to get exactly what the doctor ordered with the double play ball up the middle.
Cullens to the dish, 1 for 2 with an RBI. He's got a double on his line. Foul back. This ballpark, home to the Jackson Rockabillys, many moons ago, was the Double-A home of the West Tennessee Diamond Jacks. The very first pro game I ever attended right here in this ballpark. I was a student at Freed Hardeman and a big fan of Mark Pryor. And Mark Pryor was very early in his run with the Cubs and was at Double-A, and I decided I wanted to come watch Mark Pryor play. And so it's the first place I ever saw a professional ball game right here in this ballpark. So really cool to get to come back and call here. No balls, 2 strikes. Delivered, misses inside, 1-2.
We talked about the journey that this tournament has taken over the past few years.
Journey's a good way to put it. 4 states, 4 years.
This is the first time I've been able to broadcast in my home state of Tennessee since 2013. When I was a high school student.
Wow, that's a big thing.
It was Goodpasture versus Trousdale County in the second round of the TSSAA football playoffs.
There you go.
I won't go into too much more detail because my blood pressure will rise.
That's right. There's a grounder. First baseman will pick it up, step on the bag, and the inning is over. They limit the damage. Nobody scores. Thanks in part to the double play ball. We head to the fifth, 7-0 Loyola. Back here live, ballpark at Jackson. Kaysen Cullens was the last batter for Loyola, so we'll get back into their lineup on the other side. Mobile would like to draw this thing closer. They have started to show some signs of life against Stephen Still, but have not been able to get anybody into scoring position or get a run across. Or they've had one runner in scoring position. They haven't been able to get anything across. And one hit, one walk to this point, and right back to work against Alex McWhorter. And the first pitch hit to left field, and the first out of the inning is recorded.
That was a really good cut from McWhorter. Got a little bit underneath it, but you almost have to get out of left field. Just not enough power to get over, but a really good cut. This ballpark, although the dimensions are not too terribly long down the lines, the walls are so high, you really got to add another 20 or 30 feet over what you normally have to hit. And you're not hitting any line drive home runs today either, or this whole weekend. If you do, it'd be really special if you can hit it through the plywood.
No doubt. That one over for a strike. Yeah, you see the blue monster out there in left field. I'll be interested to see if Ardarius Townsend can hit one. If Blue Mountain's Blue Monster can hit one over the Blue Monster. That one over for a strike, 2-2. Of course, we mentioned Townsend. He'll play in the 1 o'clock game against Faulkner. That's the 1 versus 8 matchup. Townsend, the SSAC Player of the Year. That one lifted right side, long run, out of play into the bullpen.
And we've talked about the depth in this tournament and the teams, and you have the Player of the Year coming out of the 8 seed. Like, that is that's a rare occurrence, but it was absolutely deserved. And this, as we're seeing early, anybody can win this thing.
Called strike 3. And 2 away in the inning now.
Yeah, still absolutely painting the outside edge there. Beautiful pitch to pick up his 7th strikeout. He's allowed just 2 base runners. 4 2/3 of work.
Jackson Brill is one of those base runners. He drew a walk. He'll hit this one to right field, and the inning is over. So a quick inning for Stephen Still. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th in the SSAC Baseball Championships.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership,
Teamwork.
achievement,
Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
well-being,
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
Gratitude.
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Back here live at the SSAC Baseball Championships. Headed to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Halfway home, game 1 out of 13 games this week.
And that's another one of the nice things about this format. It is a certain number of games that you're going to be playing. It's not kind of in that nebulous of you could have a couple if necessary games before the championship game. You could have one, you could have two, you could have none. And it was anywhere, I believe, from 14 to 16 games that could have been played. And now it is set at 13. And also another kind of underrated part of it too, with that format that we had last year, you could see like last year, Faulkner and Mobile played 3 times in the conference tournament against each other.
Wow.
You're only going to see the other team once. You're only going to see any other team once this tournament, which provides for some more matchups, and I think makes it a little bit more fun when it's not you're playing a 3-game series around a couple other contests in there.
That's right. Marcus Steen 1 for 2 with a run scored and a stolen base in this one. He's ahead 2-1 right now against Will Pruitt. Pruitt, second pitcher of the day for the Rams, in for his 3rd inning of work here. Misses away. Cal Friday's Rams in at 18-19. Friday in his first season as the head coach, and a great play by the shortstop Sam Bowman to rise up and snow cone that one and rob a hit from Marcus Steen.
Yeah, great work from Bowman. Those plays are so tough to make, having to time the jump just right and hold on to a screamer off the bat. Good first out there for Pruitt.
Friday, first season in the head coaching role for Mobile, and there's a hit batter that will will put Prescott Marsh aboard. And Aaron Davis will bat here. They pinch hit for him last time. Beadle came in and had an RBI single and was immediately lifted for Davis to run, and now Davis up to the dish because if you lift him again, he's done for the day. So Davis with 1 out, 1 on. We'll look to add to a lead here. But to that Friday conversation, Friday done a good job with this Ram program, trying to stabilize some things for them. And I'm a little partial. I covered Kyle Friday in high school, and I've known his family for several years, so it's really good to see him in the role that he's in now, know how quality of a human being they've got as the head coach there at Mobile.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and you mentioned that 18-19 overall record, but they're still above 500 in conference play, 16-14. They didn't get a whole lot of non-conference games for a variety of different reasons, but in conference they were really good, and they were able to get 16 wins in this conference. So you think, oh, it's an 18-win team as a 5 seed, may not be that strong of a league. It's a good 18-19 team. 16 wins in this conference is nothing to sniff at.
And they battled a lot of injuries over the course of the year. And there's the second straight hit batsman. So Pruitt appears his day is done as that bullpen gate appears ready to open here. We'll see. I haven't seen the hook yet. Pruitt's hit 2 in a row, and that is going to bring about a pitching change. We'll pause for a moment, tell you about the new pitcher on the other side, SSAC Baseball Championship.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
I need to try it first.
2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of hit batters ended Will Pruitt's day. New pitcher on the mound for Mobile is
number 27, Brayton Cornelius.
Cornelius, a sophomore from Mobile, Baker High School.
Making just his second appearance, or third appearance, rather. He's worked 2 innings, has 1 strikeout, 3 walks, .455 batting average against.
Foul back.
Comes in a tough spot.
You know, you look down in the seats and you think, well, there's not really anybody here, but then you realize, oh, they're all sitting in the shade at the top.
Yeah.
So you see a foul ball, you're like, oh, there's everybody.
There's a good number of Loyola fans are out here 9 o'clock already tailgating, getting ready for this one, and those efforts have been paid off early. 7-0 lead and trying to cook here in the 5th with 2 on and about to turn over the lineup. You got the 9-hole hitter in Mills up right now, who is 1 for 2 on the day.
1-1 count on Jake Mills. You'd love to get Mills here because the top of the order has been such a problem for Mobile, and the top of the order looms.
And love to try and get a ground ball here. So you wonder if Mills will be worked low pretty much constantly through this AB, or how Cornelius will address this one.
Delivered over for a strike.
Nice curveball there. Really off speed, and you could tell Mills was not looking for that at all. He was expecting fastball and just didn't even attempt to adjust down to that one.
2-2 count on Mills. And Mills will send that one to right field. Loyola will play station to station here, which is smart with the top of the order coming up. No reason to run into an out. So, bases loaded, 1 away. Brandon Mooney at the dish.
Yeah, Mooney he's been seeing the ball absurdly well today. 2 for 3, and the 1 hit was pretty well hit in the left field. Mooney bat .429 against the Rams in their 3-game set. So that's 7 RBIs to lead the team. You got 3 ducks on the pond right now.
That one's over for a strike. That one will miss outside. Cornelius dealing with a dangerous hitter, a guy that's 2 for 3, and the 1 out was a well-hit ball in the left center field gap that hung up too long for him. Dimensions on this field really interesting. 310 to left, but with an excessively high wall known as the Blue Monster. 320 down the right field line, 392 to dead center. That one's over for a strike. So you take a look at the Blue Monster there in left field, and again, just 310 down that left field line, so that high wall makes it difficult to get the ball out over there. That ball pops straight up.
Infield fly is called.
Yep, so they retire a dangerous hitter in Mooney, and now here's the only guy hotter than Mooney. Pirot, who's 3 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI. It's going to take a 2-out hit.
Yeah, Pirot has delivered today. Stolen base as well with that RBI. Scored twice, and he has been a real problem for the Rams. Haven't been able to figure out a solution to him yet. And Cornelius has his work cut out.
That one misses. 1-0 count. That ball sent left field, driving left fielder back, and he'll camp out under it. And he just missed, causing all sorts of problems. But the ball hung up just long enough for the left fielder Eddington to get back, turn around, and make a play on it. Loyola leaves them loaded. Nice job by Cornelius to get out of it. Let's go to the 6th, the SSAC Baseball Championship.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership,
Teamwork.
achievement,
Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
well-being,
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
gratitude,
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
friendship,
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Top of the 6th. Mobile in a 7-run deficit here. Stephen Still 83 pitches into his morning here in Jackson, Tennessee. 7 strikeouts. Just 1 walk. 1 hit allowed. Still, first pitch just misses there. The 9-hole hitter, Landon Moore. It's Moore, Eddington, and Bell due up. That one skips to the backstop. So Moore hits that one into center field, and that will drop. Second hit of the day for the Rams, and the leadoff man aboard for the first time for Kyle Friday's squad. Good cut in the center field by the right fielder. I'll turn over the lineup to this presumably Eddington. Now it'll be number 19, Dylan Moran. He's batting .750, limited sample size with just 4 ABs, but 3 hits and 4 at-bats. That is pretty consistent. 2 RBIs and a double, making his 4th appearance this season. He started 1 game. He's hitting here for the leadoff man in Eddington. Eddington, the left fielder. All right, also an outfielder. You wonder if this is a full-on swap. Eddington kind of doubled up over a little bit, chasing back for that last out. Hopefully he's okay. There's a little bit of more of a precaution thing, or just picking a spot here. You got the leadoff man on. Try and do something with it. Still working a 1-2 count. Laced pitch outside makes it 2-2. Peyton Bell on deck. Hoping to have 2 runners aboard. Fouled off. 2-2 count again. We talked a lot about how there have been a lot of high-scoring games. You haven't seen too many dominant pitching performances. So far, Stephen Still On track for one of those. That chopper goes to the left side. Knocked down. Throw over to first. And robbing a base hit is Brandon Mooney, and he is having an incredible day. Fantastic play by Mooney to retire Moran, and that'll bring up Peyton Bell. Runner advances over and more. So Bell with an RBI opportunity here. Over the 3 games, Mobile stranded 31 runners in their regular season series. Bunt goes down, over to third, throw over. The sacrifice is successful from Bell. We'll bring up Sam Bowman with 1 out, a runner on third.
First time Mobile's gotten a runner to third today. So they'll try to scratch something across here with a good hitter at the plate in Sam Bowman. Bowman really battled in his last at bat. Came back from a 2-strike deficit and worked his way to the first Mobile hit of the game. And there's a grounder to third, up and firing, and the inning is over, and Steven Still just looks unfazed by all things.
Yeah, great work by Still, and leadoff man gets aboard. They work him to second and third with the first 2 outs and able to get the third out and strand that runner. Great work from Steven Still once again.
We'll
Where
send
the
it to
day
break
starts
back in
with
a moment on the
laughter in
SSAC
local
Baseball
shops
Championship.
and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination, it's where stories are written, memories in the making.
I need to try it first.
Back here live at the ballpark at Jackson. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning here. It's a 7-0 lead for Loyola. They loaded the bases with 1 out in the 5th. Cornelius did a great job getting out of it against the 2 and 3 hitters, or against the 1 and 2 hitters in the order. And now the 3-hole hitter Landon Manson in the dish, 2 for 2 with a couple RBIs, a run scored, and a triple on the day for him.
Yeah, if he can get Manson, it seems like you're starting to hit a little bit of the softer spot of the lineup today. It's been 9-1-2.
1 pitch at bat here, and Landon Manson's retired.
And great stop by the third baseman, McWhirter, to get the first out.
I'm going to go ahead and talk about this inning because Steven Still works so quickly we don't have time to talk about it when he's pitching. Steven Still's an interesting guy. You talk about all of the accomplishments and everything over the course of his career. And today, 95 pitches, 66 of them for strikes. He's got the velocity, the breaking stuff. There's a single to right field off the bat of Colin Zarang. He's got the velocity, the breaking stuff, the composure, and he's a lefty. He's a guy that back when the Major League Draft was 50 rounds, you knew was going to be drafted. There wasn't a question about it. Now at 20 rounds, You don't know, like how those things go. Does he get a look? But he definitely looks like a guy to me that can pitch in pro ball at some level. And I'll be interested to see what his career looks like after his time at Loyola.
I will too. Like you said, he's so unfazed, and when he does get rattled, when he does get rocked, which doesn't happen a lot, he's able to respond right back, and that's one of the biggest things that teams will be looking for. On top of your stuff, it's how do you respond to adversity, and still he pitches with the same confidence in a 1-0 ball game, or if he's gotten tagged up and he's given up 7 runs.
That ball hit onto the berm, foul ball. It was a scary foul ball, but just a strike. And the next one, they throw Zarang out on the stolen base attempt. So 2 away in the inning now. Cullens is behind 0-2. 1 for 3 today with a double and an RBI.
Yes, innings changed drastically around that stolen base, and for Zarang that attempt, and able to throw him out just like that. Quick inning.
So one, almost 2, and then 3 inning. He faces the minimum. We'll put it that way. Let's head to the 7th. Back here live in the ballpark at Jackson. We head to the top of the 7th and a 7-0 lead for Loyola, and a pitching change for the Wolfpack. Steven Still's day is done. Still 95 pitches, 66 of them for strikes. He went 6 innings, struck out 7, gave up 2 hits and a walk, facing only 21 batters over 6 innings of work. Hard to be much better than Steven Still was for 6. And now they will turn to the bullpen to try to take this one home. And the first man out is Andrew Rydell, the redshirt sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah, he's carrying a 2.20 ERA, a 153 whip. Making his 14th appearance. He's worked 16 in the 3rd innings. He struck out 13, walked 7, a 290 batting average against for the righty.
The first man to greet him is JT Lastarka. 1 pitch and 1 out. Welcome to the ball game, Rydell.
Yeah, hot shot to first, and Prescott Marsh handled it perfectly.
So Brock to the dish now, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. That one misses. 1-0 count. That'll miss away 2-0. Two balls and a strike now as that one's dotted up. Rydell working with a similar pace to Still. Delivers. Flare right field. Not having to move very much. Just a couple of steps back for Kason Cullens. 2 away in the inning now as Cameron Brock is retired, and that's going to bring Alex McWhorter to the dish.
Well shaded by the Loyola defense there. Cullens, she said, didn't have to go too far.
Delivered. Swung through that one.
McWhorter 0 for 2 from the plate. Only been called on once in the field. Made a good play at third earlier.
That one hit right to Cullens again, and a quick inning for Andrew Rydell. Loyola's bats coming back up when we come back, the SSAC Baseball Championship.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership,
Teamwork.
achievement,
Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
gratitude,
Confidence.
health,
Self-discipline.
Friendship.
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Back here live, the ballpark at Jackson. 7-0 lead for Loyola as we go to the bottom of the seventh, and Cornelius back to work here for Mobile. He's worked an inning and 2/3 so far.
Yeah, and the big thing for Cornelius is he's put up zeros on the scoreboard, and he's 1 out away from his longest outing of the season, and he's been really, really effective, or actually from doubling his output for the season. He only had 2 innings of work coming into today, 1 2/3 in, and he's been really good. He's been exactly what Mobile's needed. The bats just haven't been able to answer for him in the 7th.
It's a 1-1 count here as he deals with Marcus Steen, Prescott Marsh, and Aaron Davis here in the Loyola half of the 7th. He delivers that one, hit on the ground at the shortstop, up and firing.
Yeah, Jake Mills. I was looking at the wrong side there.
Steen.
Good play by
Sam
Bowman.
Yeah. Sam Bowman, just very fundamental there. You watch him sort of get his nose down on his glove. That's the thing we try to, you try to teach youth infielders. They want to play that ball upright so often off that hop, and that hop eats them up. And Bowman very fundamentally squares up to the ball, has the nose down on the glove, and moves with the baseball. 0-1 count right here on Prescott Marsh. That ball bounced up there off the mask of the catcher.
It's your first time playing on this field, and for the infielders, you're trying to get a feel of how the ball will hop off the dirt. Really well played by Bowman.
Yeah, they've done a good job maintaining it. Infield's playing about like you want it to today. It's a 1-1 count. And he hit him. That's the 3rd hit batter of the ball game for Mobile pitchers. So Prescott Marsh will head down to first, and Aaron Davis to the dish.
Aaron Davis a center fielder, Gold Glove center fielder from Grand Prairie, Texas. Oh for 1. He was one of the hit-by-pitch victims.
Davis awaits the offering. He'll show bunt. It's over for a strike. Davis digs back in. Cornelius will get the sign. Now throw to first. Close, but back in time.
Marsh hadn't been the biggest threat to steal this season. Only 5 stolen base attempts, so he's been perfect on those. As you mentioned, this is a Loyola team that loves to run.
Davis ground ball, third baseman to second. They'll get the lead runner. Davis too fast for him to have a chance at 2.
Now, well played, and sometimes when third baseman's ahead of the bag like he was there, it can be really hard to make that turn and make that throw. And the throw has to be spot on, because if not, it's going into right center field from that angle there, and it is it's a tough play. Able to make it and get the lead runner down.
7-0 is the lead. 2 away. Runner on first is the speedy Aaron Davis. Jake Mills at the plate, 2 for 3 today with an RBI. Mills on the ground, gets past the first baseman. And Davis was running on the pitch, so he's to third easily. Jake Mills with his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Yeah, it took a nasty hop. A 3 for 4 is Mills, and like I mentioned last time up, it's that 9-1-2-3 that has been just so lethal for Loyola. Now Mooney.
They've gotten him his last 2 times, but he's put a good swing on the ball every at bat.
And defensively, he's been as good as they could be at second base today. Had a really good play last half inning.
2 for 4, couple of runs scored, couple of steals. He's got a chance to drive one in if he can come up with a 2-out hit. Breaking Paul under the zone there. Runners on the corners. I wouldn't expect Jake Mills to stay at first for very long. Second base open and a man on third here. Challenge the throwdown. He will retreat, and that's over for a strike, 1-1.
Like I mentioned earlier, run rule is in effect. If Brandon Mooney can come around and score, that would end the game. It's 10 after 7 is the run rule, so an important pitch here for Mobile just to keep him in the game.
Bunt dropped down by Mooney, and there's no play. How about a sneaky squeeze bunt for a hit and an RBI from Mooney?
Yeah, perfectly played. And when you're able to sneak those squeeze plays, it is impossible to stop, especially when you've got the speed of Brandon Mooney.
Yeah, good bunt drop down by Mooney. It's 8-0 now for Loyola. You turn it over to Jackson Birad, who's 3 for 4, a couple of runs scored and an RBI. He left him loaded in his last at bat, and I guarantee you he wants to make up for that here. Good speed aboard in both Mills and Mooney. The middle infield, and the pickoff throw goes to second base, or goes to center field rather, and that's going to allow Mills to advance. So the throwing error has him on the corners. Now you've opened second base up for Mooney, who is an absolute thief. That's not a criticism of his character, by the way. That's his baseball running, or his base running ability. So, what is he, up close to 30 steals now on the season?
Yeah, 24 coming into the day. Mooney's got 2 here so far, so 26 stolen bases for the second baseman.
First pitch inside, just misses Jackson Birad. Mobile trying to slam the door in the inning, keep it at 8. Murata waits. Up the middle, base hit. That makes it 9-0, and Loyola 1 run away from ending the ballgame. Landon Manson to the dish.
Manson's 2 for 3. Couple RBIs already today, including a triple.
Manson 2 for 3, a run scored, 2 RBIs, as you noted, and big spot here, a base hit would end the ballgame.
A 2083 OPS.
That's pretty good.
That'll play.
Yeah.
For the backstop for the Wolfpack.
16 hits in the game for Loyola. Cornelius delivers. Ground ball, third baseman. He'll snag it and step on the bag, and the inning is over. Just a few inches away from that ball being in left field, and a great job by McWhorter to smother that one and keep the game alive. 9-0 Loyola as we head to the 8th.
Where the day starts with laughter in local shops and ends under the stars with live music. That's Jackson, Tennessee. It's a place where every moment is an invitation to explore, to connect, to be part of something bigger. Jackson isn't just a destination. It's where stories are written, memories in the making.
I need to try it first.
Welcome back to the ballpark at Jackson. Top of the 8th inning here in Jackson, Tennessee. Loyola leading 9-0. Mobile bringing the bats back to the dish.
Couple changes around for the Wolfpack. Trying to get all of those squared away right now. Still Rydell on the mound. Looks like there's a new left fielder, so Marcus Steen is presumably done. Trying to see who it is out there that's replacing him in left.
Don't see a... There it is, Landon Trosclair has popped up on our list, so it looks like Trosclair is the man that is replacing him. Mobile 2 hits to its line today. Jaron Harris is the batter, pinch hitting for Wabnitz. Harris, native of Mobile, transferred to the Rams from Mississippi College, is a redshirt junior. Swung over the top of it, did Harris.
He's making his 15th appearance. 45 at bats, 11 hits, 244 batting average, 740 OPS.
That one goes to the backstop. So 2-2 on Jaron Harris. Lifted left field. Chasing him back. Now flips his hips and goes the other way, and Trosclair will make the play. So one gone in the Mobile half of the 8th. You look at this ballpark, and again, high walls all the way across here. 320 to right, 310 to left, 392 to center. The way this ballpark plays, if you're getting it out of here, you really got to hit it. So I don't feel like we're going to have a lot of home runs this week.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I think we'll also see a lot of doubles and triples because this ballpark, it plays a lot bigger than the dimensions.
Yes.
We've seen that early on. We saw a triple that just looked like a kind of normal right center field gap shot, but it bounced around out there as the walls are pretty steep back there, and it can kick around for a little bit.
Yeah, the alleys play pretty big here. You're right, and I'll be interested to see what that looks like the rest of the week. Ground ball, second base, fires over to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, great play by Mooney. Sidearm delivery over there. We'll get out number 2.
Faulkner and Blue Mountain, the next game of the day, scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. And Rydell has faced 5 batters so far. Inning and 2/3, and he's got a 1-1 count here on Landon Moore. Right center field, slicing away, and Cason Cullins over to make the play. And Davis and Cullins cover a lot of ground out there. That ball's dangerous against a lot of outfields, but this one, easy play. The inning is over. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-0 Loyola on the SSAC Baseball Championships. We're back here live at the ballpark at Jackson. 9-0 Loyola leading Mobile. New pitcher for the Rams is Jacob Wright, the redshirt junior out of Saraland, Alabama.
Wright carries a 9 ERA, a 1.50 whip. 2 innings of work. He has struck out 2, walked 1. And 250 batting average against.
He deals with 4, 5, 6 here. Zarang, Collins, and Trosclair. Zarang had a base hit his last time, 1 for 4 on the day. He was caught stealing shortly thereafter. That ball over for a strike. So Jacob Wright starts his outing with 1 in the zone. That one misses high and in, 1-1. High and away, 2-1.
Been working Zerang high past couple pitches. What if he tries to run something low here on the 2-1?
Swung through that one, 2-2.
Nasty curveball. Ton of break on that.
So Zerang with 2 on him, going to try to make something happen here. Wright trying to finish off the at-bat. Just missed breaking it into the zone.
I tried to go back to that 12-6. Missed just a little bit upstairs.
Delivers, and he hit him. Well, it's going to be ball 4 either way, so you may as well hit him in the backside. So Zerang heads down to first. That's the 4th hit batsman of the day by Ram pitchers.
Yeah, don't tell I would be ball 4. You may as well hit him to the Brewers and the Rays today. That may be a rough situation.
I heard biscuits and shuckers, like long-term rivalries. Case and Cullins to the dish.
Zerang still shaking up. Trainer's going to come out and take a look at him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him lift him and run for him here. Be in the DH spot. In the 8th inning, you wouldn't expect he would need to bat again.
Yeah, if he did, something's gone horribly wrong for the Wolfpack with a 9-0 lead in the 8th inning.
Yeah, and a 10-run rule in place. Checking on Zerang at first there. And it looks like they may run for him here.
Joshua Orr, a junior pitcher from Louisiana.
So Colin Zerang will trot back to the dugout. On base a couple of times today. He'll get to wait and play tomorrow, barring some dramatic comeback here by Mobile. Loyola scheduled to play 10 o'clock in the morning against Blue Mountain, which would make Mobile play 1 o'clock tomorrow against Faulkner.
Make sure we save this. So you learned something new.
9-0 game, Case and Cullins at the dish. Nobody out, runner on first, 0-1 count after the foul ball. Wright will get the sign. Lifts that left leg and delivers and breaks inside. 1-1. That one will miss. 2-1. Cullins.
Been active in right field today, 4 putouts.
Smokes that ball down the right field line into the corner. Cullins is thinking 2, and he'll get there easily. 2nd and 3rd with nobody out, and the game-ending run 90 feet away.
Yeah, I thought Orr was going to go home and there'd be a play at the plate there for it, but
so Landon Trosclair to the dish. Nobody out. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Cason Cullins does not matter at 2nd. His only job is just to not get out. Like, you can hug the pillow in the truest of ways. His run cannot score as long as the lead runner scores.
you'd wonder why infield's coming in a 9-0 ball game. If you're just tuning in, unaware that the run rule is in play, it makes a lot more sense. Try and get one more chance to put up a really special 9th inning.
That one misses away. 1-1.
And if Trosclair, listed as a catcher, subbed in left field, he can find a way through. That'll end the ball game.
Trosclair lifts it left field. Runner on the bag is Orr. Ball caught. Runner tags, headed home. Throw to the plate, and they got him. It's a double play. And we will play at least one more batter here.
What a throw by Eddington. Right on the money. Got Orr by about 3 steps. And that was easy pitch and catch with him and Jackson Breel. Great work from Eddington.
So Prescott Marsh comes to the dish looking for a 2-out hit to try to get Cason Cullens home.
Theoretically, anyways.
Are they going to pinch hit Marsh here?
Looks like it.
So a pinch hitter. Number 3 for Loyola. And that's going to be Anthony Fernandez, the sophomore out of Miami.
So now Cason Cullens does matter on the base paths.
Fernandez in the box. Cullens with his lead at second. Just over the head of Fernandez there.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah. Should Loyola send another batter to the plate, Aaron Davis is the man that's due up.
And he's in the on-deck circle.
Can't lift him without having to take him completely out of the game. He's already subbed out once. That one misses away.
Great block by Breel there.
So right threw it over the head of Fernandez on the first pitch and then threw it in the other batter's box on the second pitch, looking to split the difference here. And he does, right down the middle.
It went right back to fastball, knowing that Fernandez was more than likely taking there.
2-1 count. Foul back, 2-2. Ball misses away. 3-2, full count now to Fernandez. 17 hits on the Loyola line, 9 runs. Hit number 18 would end the ball game.
You contrast his 2 hits on the Mobile side of things.
Fernandez will take inside, and we'll live to play another batter. Aaron Davis to the dish.
Well, no, it'll be a pinch hitter. Davis was in the warm-up circle.
Yeah, they're trying to end this ball game here. So if we play the ninth, Davis is done. It is number 18, Jed Cambry, freshman from Denham Springs, Louisiana.
Batting .261 on the year, 22 RBIs, a .357 slugging percentage, .439 on base.
That one over for a strike. Jed Cambry would love to come up with a base hit to get this game over with. 12-6 breaking pitch.
And a balk is called.
And a balk. That puts him at second and third now. 0-1 count on Cambry. Fouls it back, 0-2. Right way ahead of him on the fastball there.
He was sitting off speed.
The 0-2 offering. Took it high there.
Good take. A good-looking pitch.
Yeah. Hard to lay off that. Cambry, the 1-2. Right delivers. Misses outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, 9-0 ball game. Jed Cambry digs back in. He'll take away 3-2. Cambry gets the sign. Or rather, Wright gets the sign, and Cambry strikes out. So Loyola threatened to end it. Mobile survives to play one more inning. Let's go to the 9th.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabilly, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The SSAC is about leadership,
Teamwork.
achievement,
Community.
Initiative.
Ambition.
Well-being.
Adaptability.
Sportsmanship.
Trust.
Integrity.
Gratitude. Confidence.
Health.
Self-discipline.
Friendship.
Openness.
Growth.
connection,
Courage.
tradition.
Collaboration.
The SSAC is about vision.
Back here live, ballpark at Jackson. 9-0 is the score. Loyola leading top of the 9th inning. Rydell has cruised through his first two. Mobile will try to touch him up here. Keep the game alive. They need a tremendous rally. Bryce Eddington leading off.
And now a safe situation for Rydell if he can close it out.
Yeah. That odd 3-inning save rule. Over for a strike. 1-1 count. Eddington swings through that one, 1-2. Rydell gets the sign, delivers. That one will miss away, 2-2. Loyola scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the seventh. And had runners at third, a runner at third on 3 different occasions in the 8th and the 9th. Unable to scratch him across. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Eddington, big reason why the game is still going right now.
And he drops the hammer, does the umpire on that one. A definitive called strike 3. He swings Mjolnir.
Third strikeout for Eddington on the day, but his play in left field, the highlight of his day, the throw home to extend this game.
That ball misses. To Peyton Bell here.
Bell 0 for 2.
That one'll miss. Two 0 count. Three 0 now. Bell trying to become the first runner to reach, or the first hitter to reach, rather, against Rydell. 3-1 to Peyton Bell. And a walk. So Sam Bowman to the dish now. Again, Faulkner Blue Mountain will play at 1 o'clock. Ball lifted, foul out of play.
Bowman 1 for 3. Ran it out twice.
Swings through that one, does Bowman. So 0-2, Rydell ahead of Bowman. This is outside. Ball and 2 strikes now. Bowman lifts it, right side, fouled out of play again. So Rydell and Bowman locked in another battle here. Bowman has been that guy today for Mobile, working some counts. He's 1 for 3, has one of the 2 Mobile hits. Now it's 2-2. This is low. 3-2, full count payoff pitch coming.
Mobile trying to do something real special here. Needing 9 in the 9th. Runner goes.
And ball 4. So runners on first and second now. 1 out. Gonna come talk with Rydell here. Try to settle him down and get through this ball game.
Listorka up next. He's 0 for 3, and he's been such a good bat. He's absolutely due for a hit here. Listorka batting .331. 615 slugging, 26 RBIs. A .411 on base percentage. And I'd imagine the conversation here is largely you've got a 9-0 lead. Find the zone. Let your defense work behind you. They've been great all day. Trust them to get these 2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Don't work the edges of the zone here. Listorka trying to find a way to get Mobile on the board here. 1 out in the 9th. There's a strike to Listorka. Man from Grand Bay, Alabama. Awaits and takes, and it's 1-1. Rydell checks the runner. Delivers. Misses. 2-1. Over for a strike. 2-2 count now. Rydell working to Listorka. Runners on first and second. Mobile trying to scratch one across. Listorka lifts it left side, going to be out of play. Two balls, two strikes, 1 out. Top of the 9th, 9-0 Loyola. Rydell peers in for the sign. He sets, kicks and fires, misses away, 3-2. Rydell struggling with command for the first time since he entered the ball game.
They worked a really efficient first 2 innings. Running into some trouble here in the 9th. He's got plenty of cushion to work with, though.
Listorka lifts it deep and out of here. Off the berm in right field. And it's a 3-run shot. JT Listorka, the first homer of the tournament, and that'll cut it to 9-3. And I was about to tell you, Loyola didn't have any bodies out there in the bullpen, but 3 guys just got up to run out there.
Yeah, that was crushed by Listorka to get over that right field wall that probably close to 20, if not 25 feet tall. And
yeah, that was.
And he put it well past it, too.
Was a shot for Listorka. We talked about you've really got to hit it to get it out of here, as tall as the walls are and the way the alleys play here, and he hit that one well out. So the first homer of the tournament. No balls and a strike on Cameron Brock now. Rydell gets him to fly to right. Cullens tracks it back to the wall, and 2 gone now. Cullens catches that one right up against the wall.
Yeah, good cut, trying to go back-to-back, but just a little bit underneath it. Can't follow up Listorka's 7th home run of the season.
Alex McWhorter to the dish. You don't see a lot of guys wearing number 77, but Alex McWhorter rocking the double luckies up there. Rydell delivers. Ground ball, second base. Mooney flips it, and the ball game is over. Mobile makes a little noise. They make it a little respectable, but Loyola hangs on for the win. Rydell with a 3-inning save. 9-3 Wolfpack. They're back at it tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning against Blue Mountain. Mobile, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against Faulkner. The win today goes to Steven Still. Again, he worked 6 masterful innings, struck out 7, 2 hits, 1 walk, no runs. The loss will go to McPherson. He covered 2 innings today. For Carter Moles, I'm Jeremy Smith. We're back at 1 o'clock with Faulkner and Blue Mountain. This is the SSAC Baseball Championship.